This arrived at my house today. This is the best gaming phone on the market right now. Big thank you to Red Magic for sending it out. We're gonna unbox this. So let's check it out.
So not your regular Pixel Gun 3D video today, but considering this YouTube channel is built for mobile gaming, and this is a mobile gaming device, I thought it'd be pretty fitting. Like, how cool is that box art? Now, like I said, this is the hottest gaming device on the market right now. I'll leave a couple links down below in case you guys are interested in getting it for yourself. There's quite a few things that I want to go through in today's video. First thing is, let's open it up. Man, that feels good. That feels good indeed. Alrighty, let's get a bit of a closer look without the glare going on there. So yeah, guys, mobile gaming's on the up, right? It's huge. Look how big this channel is starting to get. So this is like the perfect device, which I believe is at around about $500 US, which is actually not bad considering the prices people pay for Samsungs and iPhones, etc. So I want to show you everything that you get inside of this, but of course, the main focus is going to be on this phone. Now, this is absolutely huge. I have incredibly big hands, so this is going to be perfect for me. Right, let's take this out. So before we check out the phone, I want to go through a couple of details on what we have inside of here. So it comes with three things. We have this, and this. Obviously, charger port, and obviously the charger cable. But what is inside of here? Let's start off with this one. So this is obviously the pin, standard in phones. There's something else inside of here, warranty. We also have the Red Magic 5G, which I believe is just a quick guide. Probably one of the most helpful things that people don't tend to do is read the guides. But I'll go through this a little bit. Now, what I'm really impressed with when it comes to this phone, and I've checked out a Red Magic phone before, is the triggers. They have triggers which are sensitive, which you can bind to games, PUBG, even Pixel Gun, Call of Duty, you name it, you can combine them. And again, this thing is absolutely huge. It does come with a fingerprint scanner as well, but let's just go through the rest of the box. Charging port, and like I said, the charging wire. So just to clarify that this is the Red Magic 5G gaming phone built for gaming, let's take this thing out. Let's get a little bit of a closer look. First thing is, it even has the 5G there. And the back display of this is absolutely brilliant. You do get a sense of like a gaming device. Now, as for size, well, I typically use an iPhone 11 for my day-to-day life, right? This is not built for gaming. There is a comparison size here. Look at the size of this thing. Now, it does carry a little bit of weight, but the positive thing that I love about this is that it has triggers, right? So it's got a trigger there and a trigger there. Now, those triggers can be bind to games, right? So for aiming down sight, for shooting, for punching, it linked to PUBG, Call of Duty, Fortnite, Pixel Gun 3D. And that is definitely my favorite thing because when you're gaming, that is typically how a standard gamer on a phone is going to be holding their device. So you can combine those to your games. Now, they're not buttons, you don't push them in. So you're probably not going to break them if you keep pushing them in lots and lots like you can with a controller. They are like sensitive, so like, you know, where you use your finger to touch your screen, it works like that. Now, I'm not a tech channel, right? But a couple of details about this. The display itself, it's an esports display. So for esports gaming games, PUBG, Call of Duty, Fortnite, etc. Now, the phone itself is 144 Hz refresh rate. Well, what does that even mean? Well, it means that the display refreshes 144 times per second to show a new image. Now, as for a couple of details on the outside, it has an air vent there. And on the other side, it also has an air vent as well. It also comes with these 7 pins, which can be linked to different things. I think there's a couple of devices that Red Magic have that can support this as well, like a docking station, and there's probably a couple more out there as well. At the top here, it has this button. Now, whenever we switch this on, it turns on the fans. So if you're gaming for a long period of time, again, it's not going to overheat. And the best thing about this is when you are holding this, like the way you would game, your fingers are nowhere near the air vents, so you're not going to have to worry about covering them up and the phone overheating. So just while my device installs a couple of updates, let's go over a couple of details on the back of the box. First thing is, my one is an 8GB plus 128 in space. I believe there's a 16GB version as well. Again, it's up to you which one you get. I think that's obviously going to be a little bit more in price. Now, it is turbofan liquid cooling. It's ultra cooling system, okay? So your device is not going to be overheating. We're in 2020. I don't think any device should be overheating because you're gaming for a long period of time. Now, one thing I have noticed with this phone is that the battery charges incredibly fast. So even if you do run out of battery, you're not going to have to be charging it for like 1, 2, 3 hours, because then you're going to be missing your game time. Now, the actual battery of this is a 4,500 mAh battery up to 55W quick charge. What does that even mean? Well, for you might not understand, but it means that your phone is going to be charging really, really fast. So welcome to the Red Magic game space. This lets you control your games down to every single specific detail to cater for each specific game. Now, on the bottom left, we have cooling fan. Although you guys can't hear this, when I turn this on, the fans turn on. On the bottom right, we have RGB LED strip. Whenever we press this, the back of the phone will start to brighten up with different colors. I'm going to turn this off for now. Now, when we swipe right, we have even more control down to the CPU, the GPU, including the shoulder triggers. Please use it during landscape games. Again, PUBG, Call of Duty, Fortnite, etc. If we swipe right again, we have aim assist. We can turn on the fan. Once we've done that, it will pop up on the bottom right and tell you that that fan is on. We also have these two. I love these. So you're able to block messages and block calls when you're gaming. Like, you don't want to be disturbed when you're playing games. So having the ability to do that is great. Now, it's simple as just tapping on it and literally adding a game, which we are currently installing at this moment. So we're going to wait for those games to install. But in the meantime, that this is a Qualcomm Snapdragon, which is like the best when it comes to latest and greatest games, such as PUBG and Call of Duty. Let's install a couple of games. So this is how you can set up your triggers. So we're playing PUBG at the moment. We've got these triggers. I can align that on the left and align this on the right. Now, when I tap this, right, it's going to activate the punch on the left and the punch on the right. So they should be done. As you guys can see here, if I tap my left, it's punching on the left. If I tap my right, it's going to punch that button as well. So I think that is an absolutely brilliant addition. You were able to customize this as much as you want. So you're able to just mess around with them. You're able to move them, the triggers. Let's go in the game. See how we get on. So now that I've got a weapon, guys, I'm going to realign my thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to realign my left to aim in and my right to shoot. So when we have the triggers here, my left one is to aim in. My right one is to shoot. I think that gives me a little bit more control. Let's, someone's coming in. There's also a dude behind me. Where is he? There he is. We got him. So yeah, the triggers just make things so much easier. They really do. There he is. One shot and he's down. Now he's dead. So yeah, that just makes it so much easier for you, honestly. I'm a big fan of the triggers. They literally make everything so much easier. So there we have it. My review of the Nubia Red Magic 5G. Highly recommend. Again, my favorite feature is definitely the triggers. They are definitely a game changer when it comes to mobile gaming. There's a couple of links down below in case you guys want to check it out for yourself. But man, I am super impressed. Guys, have a great day. Stay beautiful. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.